Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jokestars Gaming is proud to present you some more Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show 24. I am your host, the one true Joker, because you'll be also hearing the action in the game from John and Chris. Well, today will be the third game of the three-game series between the Blue Jays at the San Diego Padres at Petro Park. We're gonna say field. But anyways, on the mound for the Blue Jays to try to sweep the series will be Yusei Kikuchi. Yusei Kikuchi's have been having a phenomenal season. He is currently with a full record, looking for win number 5, and his ERA is a 141. On the mound, though, to try to prevent that will be Joe Musgrove, who's currently 0-2 with a 6.10 ERA. Almost screwed up there. It will be another partly cloudy day here in San Diego. Let's see, a little bit of some changes today. So there's the lineup. Maybe, Aguirre will be batting in the ninth spot for San Diego. That will be the only change there. Other than that,
hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
San Diego, of course, will be hoping to score more than 3
just about set to go. And on the mound today, Joe Musgrove.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And the game will start off with a base hit by Nathan Lewis.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. In the air to left center. Profar has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Bo Bichette, batting with one down, takes the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Now move to first, and he's back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. And it drops in. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
So one out with two aboard. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Two on, one out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Turner climbs in on that right side. That's hard
hit
hit on the line. And he can't make the play. Headed for the plate. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you could do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
Score in the first inning.
That one ripped. That ball's carried.
Fly out to center
Pulls
field.
it in on the warning track. One run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Jays 1. The Padres coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill and coming off a great start, Yusei Kikuchi. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out, scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson looking to do better than what he did yesterday.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
First round draft pick back in 2021.
Gets under and pops it up.
And
a foul ball.
Since the beginning. He's now facing an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Chop to the left side. Guerrero. And he'll be safe at first.
Mishandle it. giving the runner the bag.
Here's Donovan Solano. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Merrill aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground might be two. Quick feed to second for one. On to Bell. That's two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Luis Ariz stands in.
So you say Kikuchi with that is one
That
out way
one
to
finds
get out
the
of
zone.
inning.
Strike one.
After that beautiful 4-6-3 double play.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
And the inning will end with a strikeout. So after the end of one inning to play, it's the Blue Jays 1, San Diego nothing.
Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Kiner-Falefa.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, center field. Merrill under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 9.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen trying to do better than what he did yesterday.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out, bases empty.
Jansen batting an average of a 377 here right now. Facing a 1-1 count. One out here.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that.
Swings late there. Musgrove looking to get his first strikeout.
One down, bases empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Jansen staying alive though.
The pitch. Out to short.
Short to first for the out.
Throws to first. And he's out. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis really on his horse for it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
You say Kikuchi.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Under it.
Also is there.
And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
And handles himself for the out.
the third third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Machado still struggling this season.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Like
and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. They're down 1-0.
And that will be Yusei Kikuchi's second strikeout of the game over Manny Machado.
Top half of the third inning at the plate. Nathan Lukes.
Back to the top of the order here.
Lukes, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. That one fouled off.
I had one that did have the distance and that foul hit, though.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Center field will chase it down.
Merrill snags it, and there's one down.
Fall to
so up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Jr. Been hitting home runs as of late.
Not close with that one. Ball one. The wind and the pitch. Out to center.
But that one, the center field is right there.
Makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish, and he's already singled in this game.
So his hitting streak is already.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab, and that is that.
So after 2.5 innings, the score still remains 1-0 for the Blue Jays.
Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
Has tied things up.
That was blasted to the moon. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Kyle Higashioka stands in now and watches strike one.
Higashiyo's first time in this series.
In the air, left
deep.
side. Under it.
The left fielder is there.
Makes the grab, one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres.
Rizzo will be playing against the Jays for the first time in this series.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Jays definitely got away with that one.
Tied up here in the early going.
We need to get him, I guess.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got it by him for the K.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air out towards right center. Kiermaier trying to get there. That is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1.
What's pooping? I love MLB The Show. My man, yes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Belt. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Well struck, right field.
That
you are a star, aren't you? And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
For Brandon Belt.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Justin Turner. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Justin Turner ended up hitting a 3-shot home run in yesterday's game.
Popped in the air, left field. Coming on profile, he's there. He's got it. Turner is out. One away.
In the 4th here.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Out there to center.
Deep, but I don't think it's deep
Sizing
enough
this one up.
I believe the center fielder, yes, he is there.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Second base.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Kiner-Falefa.
Falefa had a day off yesterday.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
As we look at the replay again to see the Jays take the 2-1 lead thanks to Brandon Belt.
Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
The first baseman, Donovan Solano.
Kikuchi back to work. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. This to center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, 1 down.
Kiermaier makes it look easy right now.
The designated hitter.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground, and foul ball. Home team down a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And it's strike 2.
San Diego trying to prevent a sweep, but only down run, as the gentleman said.
Line and a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. First pitch misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Actually, to be correct there, Chris, that's the first ball to be pitched outside the zone since the beginning of this game.
Tatis waits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there. And I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off-speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Next for the Padres, Jurickson Profar. Grounded out his first time up. That's out to center field. Kiermaier moving under it.
Kiermaier right there.
He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. One left for San Diego. They're down 2-1.
And with that, Danny Jansen, Kevin Kiermaier, and Nathan Lukes will be up for the Toronto.
New inning getting started. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
The pitch.
Jansen
Out towards left center.
Deep.
Profar has a beat on it. He's got it. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied to right his first time.
Kiermaier now up.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
His hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Rosario tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lukes. 1 for 2.
Hoping to get on base again.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tatis makes the catch, inning over.
As Tatis Jr. easily grabs that for the third and final out of the top of the 5th. Score still remains Blue Jays 2, San Diego 1.
And we're back. Here's Manny Machado to start it off as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Kim in the box now, takes strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Looks like he's looking for home run number 2 there.
Man at second. Bounced out to short. Bichette.
Bichette will check the running.
Fires to first. Just got him on that one.
Runner will stay in scoring position at second.
Here's the catcher to hit. Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka 0-1 today.
That's a strike.
Fastball, but that one's fouled.
0-2 now. To the right side.
Rambo mishandles it, but
throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the second baseman, Eggy Rosario.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. Padres leave one, and they trail it here 2-1.
Well, be safe and leave the tying run at third.
Back here at Petco Park, top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy, 3 for 11 in this
Vladdy's 25 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
Yesterday's game.
And this is inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Left field sizes this one up.
But the left field is there.
And there's one away. And the batter now, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette now up. He's 1 for 2. Got on base the first time up. Bo will get there again.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2.
The way the ball
in safely,
bounced off the
it's a
wall.
double, and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Amount of feet from that ball being a foul ball.
Now it's going to be Brandon Belt. He's already homered here in this one. Bichette a dive back in.
Bichette held back right second. Brandon Belt now up. He's 1 for 2 today.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
From Bo advancing.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Out towards right center field. Tatis makes the grab on the run. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Blue Jays 2 and the Padres 1.
So the score is still tightly where it's at.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one hooked foul.
It's in a pretty good game. Jackson Merrill, though, has been struggling at the plate as of late.
Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Until then.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Donovan Solano, and that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-2.
In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. He's got it.
That will be out number 1 and keep the runner at first.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier tracks it down for the out. Oh, the throw is wild.
Off throw, but you say Kushi there to recover it, so there would be no advance.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Tatis Jr. has been held in check in this series. He's 3 for 10.
There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Kiner-Falefa. On the first, that ends the inning.
So at the end of 6 innings, the score still remains Blue Jays 2, San Diego 1. Barsha, Kiner-Falefa, and Jansen due up for the Jays.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Musgrove back to work. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break.
Musgrove ended up only pitching.
Robert Suarez takes over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Did come out in the 7th.
And a swing and a miss there.
Marshall hits that double. That was it for Musgrove. Robert pitched in yesterday's game.
Swing and a ball popped up. As this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Then there's one down.
And there's the first out in the 7th.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So first and second with one man gone. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Kevin Kiermaier make them pay for that mistake. And they do.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now here comes Nathan Lukes.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes.
With a bases loaded situation here. He hits
now fly
deep.
Ball to right center.
Tatis
makes the grab on the run. Applies the
no!
tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't
Tatis
come much closer
Jr.
than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning.
Get the out to prevent the run, so the score will still remain 2-1 going into the bottom of the 7th. Perfect throw by Tatis Jr. to get the crucial out there at the plate.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. The pitch. On the ground to third.
Ground that third.
Profar is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Sliced hard but foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Down the line. And it's off the wall but foul.
Misses it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
With that foul, Michelle still gets another swing here.
And the pitch. In the air, right side. On the move.
Unfortunately, this one is
and it's
high
caught
enough
for the out.
stay catchable by Nathan Luke for the second out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. He's already homered in this game.
Kim, of course, he homered in the third. Originally tied the game at 1.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizing this one up.
Kim is there.
Makes
to get
the play,
out.
and it's out number 3.
And the Jays keep the score where it's at. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, and Brandon Bell will be up for the 8th.
We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Just reaches out and catches it for the first out.
So up next, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette, 2 for 3.
Swing and a high fly ball to left.
But the
coming
left
on Profar, he's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Brandon Bell. 1 for 3.
Home run.
Hard hit, right side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Padres 1.
Yusei Kikuchi coming out for the 8th.
Back here at Petco Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kikuchi into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Right hand now warming up.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
I imagine Jays score more runs. Yusei Kikuchi will stay in the game, but if not, right hand will probably come in the ninth.
Fly ball down the line.
Luke's is there.
1 up, 1 down.
Get the first out here in the bottom
Pitch
of the
count
8th.
in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
And now, Eggy Rosario.
He probably could. They might play it safe and let hands get the save.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one high in the air to left center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Calls it in, 2 away.
Kiermaier making it look easy out there, just like the rest of the
Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Merrill, gone base in the 6th.
This one driven deep, way back there, and
we
are tied. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
With that hit, you tie things up.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Jay's trying to sweep the series. San Diego trying to prevent. In this tie game with the bomb.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, out to short.
Hit the right to Bo, and Bo
to
easily
first,
gets it.
And that'll do it.
The
The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. 2-2 game.
We go to the ninth. Tied at 2.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Stephen Kohler.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Keep the Blue Jays in check for San Diego to win in
And here is Justin Turner.
The designated
Justin
hitter,
Turner
Justin.
put a home run in yesterday's game. Currently 0-3.
Hawaii to kick the pitch.
Turner hits it deep.
Line drive, base hit.
That feels there.
A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
So Justin Turner
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits
on
against
base.
a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the
regaining
field.
the lead here in the ninth.
No outs. Runner at first. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Making a move at first. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, George Springer.
Number 4, George.
Have a little bit faster legs on him.
Kolick throws over, and Springer's in there safely.
They're expecting something, maybe.
He's going.
Springer on the run. That's in for a strike.
Close play, but
Throw
Springer is there.
save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over
Now
once just
Springer's
before the
put
pitch to
himself
check
in
on him, but
scoring
that didn't seem to
position.
slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the
High
timing down,
throw.
and he gets in the scoring position.
With the go-ahead run standing at
Give
second
George
here at
the
the top
base.
of the ninth.
Dalton Varsho. Hits
Swung
it
on,
deep.
belted.
Center
Merrill
fielder
going back on this
back,
one.
Back,
Gone.
and it's
That
gone.
ball was crushed.
And
He sends it out of
Dalton
here.
Varsho
And they add a pair. It's
will give
4-2.
the Jays
These
a
fans are
two-run
just
lead
heartbroken
here
right
in the
now.
ninth. Varsho's 11th of the season. And the Jays now threatening to sweep the series with that two-run shot by Dalton Varsho. San Diego will now have to
Took
come
on the big part of
from
the yard for that
behind
home run and just
to prevent
barely
the
got it
sweep.
over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He
405
gave it a
feet
great effort,
for
but
that hit.
you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Connor Falefa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
0-3. He's only been
Kolick,
able to
a
go
6'3"
1 for
righty,
9 in this series.
26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. And here it comes. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Will be safe at first with a base hit.
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays.
Danny Jansen now up with Connor Falefa on first. Not out yet here in the ninth.
They say it went.
No ball.
Yes, he went.
1 strike.
I think he did, but he guessed to say otherwise.
Right-handed reliever. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series.
Jansen facing a 1-1 count. Fouls that off. He's 0-2 today. Looking to get on the base for the first time in this game.
Right-hander kick steals. Way upstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2 count now. Falefa takes out
Kohler picks over. Connor Falefa dives back in.
Keeps Connor Falefa close. Connor Falefa will take another lead. Jansen
2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Jansen trying to get on base for the first time in this game.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
It's caught at the warning track.
Now back, the center fielder, Kevin.
Misses a home run by a matter of feet.
Man at first. And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier 1 for 3 today.
Runner on the go.
Hear him run on.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
It will work out.
Throw in.
Men on the corners.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Junior tries to get in quick enough, but
so the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Wandy Peralta. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Trying to keep the score where
now
it's
here's
at.
The leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lukes. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, number 36. One out, runners at the corners for him.
With that, David Snyder coming up, risking his hitting streak at 6.
Foul ball there. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
We'll hit it.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
And it will score a run to give the Jays.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Load the bases instead.
Bases loaded with one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Hits it. That will
base hit. One run in already.
Possibly 2.
Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Third and stop there.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
4-run lead. Here's Bo now. Bo will hit it.
Down the
left
field line, base hit. Around third. The throw in.
And everybody's paying attention.
He's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Everybody advances bases. Bo
that line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Score another run. Maybe actually 2 runs, I think, scored, actually, I should say.
Brandon Bell getting ready to hit.
Yep. 2 runs to score. 5 runs.
This one in the air, right field.
Hits it deep. It's deep enough to score a run, possibly.
Tatis puts it away. Both runners tagging from second
play
to third.
Tatis Jr.
And it's now a 6-run lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And the batter is George Springer.
Springer, his first time up today, since coming in as a pinch runner for Justin Turner.
Out to short, Kim.
Hit it, shortstop will throw it the first.
Tosses across the first, and the inning is over.
And the bleeding is
done. So in
the
end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Padres 2. Staying in the game on defense, number 36. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Now, here is Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
And get
the wind and pitch.
Swept.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Varsho makes a nice running catch.
The right fielder.
And Jay's 2 outs away from
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses.
Tatis Jr. is 0-3 today.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Brandon Belt's there
2 down.
Inconceivable.
And now 1-0 away for the Blue Jays to sweep the series against San Diego.
Last chance for the Padres. Next to hit, Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right.
Try to keep things alive.
And that one fouled off.
San Diego will foul his first
his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
With that,
and a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he's got it ball game. And the Blue Jays have won 4 in a row.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he could have a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-2 the final here. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Jake originally tied in the 7th there, but the Jays opened up the scoring. Varsho with that 2-run shot home run give them a 4-run lead, a 2-run lead I should say, and then of course there's Brandon Belt to get the final out. They give the Jays a win and a sweep of the series. Yusei Kikuchi ends up pitching all 9 innings. He allowed 5 hits and only 2 earned runs against him, so he had a heck of a day, 4 strikeouts to boot. Why, Stephen Kostrin came in as relief. Fortunately, he gives up 4 earned runs to get the loss. Notable players, first from San Diego, there was, of course, Jackson Murray, who was 2 for 4. He had a home run that originally tied the game in the 7th. Kim was 1 for 3. He hit a home run that tied the game in the third. Then Manny Machado, he goes 1 for 3, getting his first double of the season. Luis Osman, he goes 1 for 4, but that's about all he did. Nobles to the Blue Jays. Brandon Belt goes 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Bo Bichette goes 3 for 5, hitting 2 doubles and putting his hitting streak at 13 now. And Dalton Varsho, who is the player of the game, ends up going 2 for 4. It's a double and what turned out to be the game-winning run by hitting a 2-shot homer in the 8th, in the 9th, before the Jays added 4 more to give them a 6-run lead going into the 9th, where San Diego was held in check by Yusei Kikuchi. So in the end, with John, Chris, and myself, the One True Joker, this has been another show of MLB The Show 24 with Blue Jays baseball. I want to thank all that's watched, and I'll see you next time on MLB The Show 24. Once again, the final score, the Jays win this one and the series and sweeps the series with an 8-2 victory over San Diego. Catch you next time. Until then, this is the One True Joker officially signing